Hello pilots of the internet and welcome to Foldable Flight. In this video I am revealing my finalists for the Foldable Flight Paper Airplane Designers Contest, and I have to say I was blown away both by the quality and the quantity of the submissions. I mean, I received submissions from over 100 individuals and up to 3 per person. Wow, it was extremely difficult to decide on just 5 finalists from all of the excellent submissions. So thank you so much to everyone who participated. You all did an excellent job. Now, before I reveal the finalists, there are a few things I should get out of the way. First, you all are actually deciding the winner, not me. So I need you all to vote on your favorite design from the finalists that I'll be showing in this video. And in order to do that, you'll have to go to my community tab, and currently there is a live poll there where you can cast your vote. There's a link in the description and in the pinned comment of this video to that post. And second, all of these finalists will be receiving a copy of my book, Foldable Flight's Incredible Paper Airplanes, and a copy of my newest book, the Power Up Paper Airplane book. Thank you guys for entering this contest. You did such a good job and shined amidst a very, very competitive field, so congratulations on what you've already won. And third, I'd like to announce exactly what the winner will be receiving. Not only will you get a copy of Foldable Flight's Incredible Airplanes, a copy of the Power Up Paper Airplane book, a copy of World Record Fold and Fly Planes, but you will also get a Foldable Flight t-shirt, which has yet to be released, and your plane will be featured on this channel in a folding tutorial with a template specifically designed for it. So now that we know exactly what's at stake and how to determine the winner, let's reveal some planes. First up, we have El Dardo by Enrique Conde. I've seen a lot of planes with kind of the narrow front and wider wings. I've created some planes like that, but I think that the specific proportions, the size of the front to the wings, the notch here, it's all just so elegant and well crafted. And I even really love the fact that it has this cockpit in the front as well. Now, some challenges are, one, this doesn't have any stabilizers on the outside of the wings, which I think would help it a bit. And then two, you can see there's some asymmetry in the way that the cockpit is constructed. And we'll see in the flight test how that affects the performance of the airplane. Now, as you can see, El Dardo does fly well. It has a great glide ratio, but it is a bit unstable. Without having any stabilizers in the back and that asymmetry in the front, it really does want to bank and turn as you throw it. So getting it to fly in a straight and predictable line is quite difficult. But overall, this is a beautiful and excellent paper airplane. Next up, we have C-13 Cobra by Carson Acosta, which is definitely an airplane that is more than meets the eye. It has this really nice lock at the front of the plane, which holds it in this three-dimensional shape. All of its layers lock really nicely together in this tidy fashion on the bottom of the plane, and those things coupled with a really excellent balance means that this plane is just all performance. As you can see, C-13 Cobra doesn't look as cool as some of the other finalists, but it does fly extremely well, flying easily over 100 feet. Next up, we have Artemis by Paper Base, and this is a plane that looks far, far more difficult to fold than it actually is. Obviously, it has these very cool fins that are reminiscent of F-80 Centurion or Sabre, but it is far easier to fold than those. And actually, I would classify this as an easy paper airplane. I wish the wings were a little wider, that the fins maybe started a little bit farther back, but that's just me. I mean, that's really nitpicking when you have something this cool and this easy to fold. Now, something there is no debate about is the flight performance of Artemis. It is absolutely exceptional. This thing flies easily across the gym and just really glides nicely through the air. And due to its fins, it's also a very accurate paper airplane. Next up, we have SAAB 35 Draken by Emil, Ellenius, and this is just a beautiful jet design. I really, really love the proportions of this plane. I think it does a good job of modeling the real airplane while also just being fairly straightforward to fold. I really enjoyed the folding process for this plane. And I know that many of the viewers of this channel love jet designs, so I wanted to include this in the finalists just because this really was, in my opinion, the best jet design that was submitted. And I think it looks really, really nice. Now, as you can see, while this plane looks excellent, it's really just a passable flyer. The center of gravity isn't far enough forward for this to really be thrown that hard, and on a good flight, it only flies up to about 20 or 30 feet. So it's a question of how much do you value the appearance of this plane versus the performance of some of these other planes. Next up, we have Mighty Eagle by Zayan, which, as you can see, is a very wide-winged aircraft, which I really appreciate because a lot of planes like this do not fly very well. They really want to flop open, and the anhedral angle caused by that means that they're very unstable. But Zayan used really thick layers on the bottom, which means that the wings actually don't sag that far, and this is a lot more stable than many similar designs. It's also easy to fold, which is a big plus. Now, one disadvantage to this airplane is that it requires a lot, and I do mean a lot, of up elevator. So you really do need to know how to dial in the performance of your airplane if you're going to get this one to fly very well. But as you can see, if you do get it trimmed properly, this plane flies extremely well. Now, pilots of the internet, it is up to you to determine who will win amongst these 5 deserving candidates. So be sure to click the link in the description below and go vote and make your voice known so that the plane you want to see will be featured on this channel in a tutorial with a special template designed specifically for it. Thank you once again to everyone who submitted an entry to this contest. I truly had a blast going through them, and congratulations once again to all of our finalists. Voting will conclude at 8 p.m. Eastern Time 2 weeks from today, and a winner will be determined at that point in time as well. So if you are a finalist, be sure to get the word out, and if you are a viewer, be sure to cast your vote. I'll see you next time.